I've lost my attention span, and you probably have too, to some degree. I blame social media. I used to be such a reader. I would read books. I was a bookworm when I was younger. Of course, life gets in the way, and you have other priorities, and you kind of back off. You just don't have time to read as much anymore. And then comes in social media. In my case, it's Facebook. I don't have pretty much any other stuff other than YouTube. So what happens now is I'll get a book, start reading it, bing, Facebook. Oh, let's see what's going on. Oh, neat. They do mindless scrolling, doing nothing, just scrolling. Oh, I was reading a book. Let me get back to it. 2 pages in. Did I hear a dog barking? I wonder what dog's barking about. I'll go check. Come back, no big deal. It never is. Sit back down, start reading again. Man, I'm getting hungry. Well, not really. I just need a snack. But book back down. Oh, let me check my Facebook. Get on there and check my Facebook again. Maybe check the weather. Check the prices of stocks, even though I don't. Anyway, that's a joke. So originally, Facebook for me was a way of keeping up with family because I live about 500 miles from my family. Originally, it was a way of me conversating with people of like mind. Originally, I didn't really use it a lot. Then I'd take pictures because I do photography, amateur, not a professional by any means. Take pictures, put on there, get some likes. And then it got to where it was mindless scrolling. I can sit there and just, oh, look. Ain't that neat? That's pretty. Keep going and going and going and going. Mindlessly. There's nothing engaging up here. It's unfortunate that I've allowed myself to get this way, but I'm starting to get back into better habits. I've started reading more. I've got so many unfinished books that were good books. I just didn't finish them. So I got a backlog of books to read. I've got books I'm interested in, and I'm making time for them. I'm taking my little cell phone there, setting it off to the side, sitting in the other room. I'm just trying to ignore it. It's what I'm trying to do. Just like I was ignoring the books that were calling for me before. What really bothers me more about any of this is children. Children, my understanding, they just don't read like they used to. Again, I was a bookworm. I remember when I was in either 2nd or 3rd grade, my desk was right by the encyclopedias. For you younger people, encyclopedias were these big, huge volume of books that had all the knowledge in the world that was known at that time and presented it in a form fairly easy to understand. During my off time, when I was done with my spelling, my English, math, whatever, I would grab an encyclopedia and just start reading it. And my teacher, I think her name is Mrs. Goldsmith, told me, said, David, a reader is a very smart person, and you will be a very smart young man. I took that to heart. I mean, even now, 50-something, 55 years later, I remember her saying that. But kids today, they just don't have it. Their parents let them on social media, on the devices, too much. Now, I know some parents don't. It's not the same with all of them. But for many of them, when I was a kid, they would say you shouldn't let your kids watch TV. It's mindless. You need to engage them. Let them go out and play. Let them read books. And the parents' answer would be, well, this is the only way that I can keep them occupied while I'm getting other things done and know that everything's okay. Parents are using that same excuse now, except for on their multimedia, on their social devices. I mean, I've sat there and seen kids gather together instead of engaging one another and talking and laughing and yucking it up. They got their little cell phones out and they're looking at it, and they're not even talking to each other. It's a shame. I'm going to get my reading abilities back, and I'm going to read. I've already started. I'm going to keep going on, and I think maybe we all should resolve to do that.